A lovely clock. I really like it. I'm going to share with you the couple things I discovered. The instructions were really vague. There is a sound activation display, meaning that it turns off every 15 seconds and then you have to reactivate it by a loud clap. Voice is nowhere enough. It took a rather loud clap to get it off, and frankly that was kind of ridiculous. However, I switched it to constantly always on, and this is how I did it because the instructions were frankly a little, well, very vague. On the back here, press the down button, and on sound, that means it's going to now turn off every 15 seconds, and then you have to activate it through a loud clap. Hit the sound down button again, and now it's off, and it's constant display. It's easy as that, but then, like I said, the instructions really didn't make... It said something about sound on, and I didn't really know what it was talking about. I thought at first it was talking about the beep noises. No, it's actually referring to the sound activation, and when it's, when you hit down and it's on, it will turn off after 15 seconds, and you have to hit clap. Supposedly also touch activated, but I never got that to work. And then when it's, the two lines there means off, it's constantly display. It does power off a little pin jack. No, it doesn't actually fit in there snugly, but it's a pin jack to USB, and I actually have it running off a little hub down here. So yes, it can work off a computer. It also does come with a little wall plug, a USB wall plug if you want to plug it in, but no, the cord is not that long. It is long as a USB cord, so for plugging up to a computer, yes, it's long enough, or to a smart TV with a USB output, yes, it's long enough, but as an actual wall cord, no, it's not very long, so be aware of that. And it is a very bright display. It apparently has a automatic dim mode, meaning at 7 o'clock it dims, the brightness turns down, and it's still bright though, and then at 7 o'clock in the morning it goes back to full illumination. So there you go. There's that. The beep sound is very loud. There's no way to actually adjust the volume. We'll just hit the setting button here because there's multiple settings. This setting will tell you the date and then flash between the date and the time like that every 10 seconds or so. Hit it again and we'll get the time with seconds. And then what I'm currently using is with the temperature degree. And yes, it is 92 degrees. This is Southwest Florida in the beginning of June. I got my door open. I got one fan going. Yes, it's 92 degrees. Yes, so it is an accurate temperature. I have other thermometers around the house, and they all reflect that it's a very warm day without the AC going. So there is all that. It has multiple alarms. Now, you can turn the alarms off all in with one go by hitting the up button on the back. Hit the up button, and now there is that, on and off. EA, I guess it's sort of like a weekend alarm. You can turn it on to, I guess, have the alarms go off. Something like that. The instructions really are kind of vague. I don't really plan on using alarms, but you do have 3 separate alarms. You have to long press the set button, long press it, and then just push through. And now up or down to turn the alarm 1 on or off. There's a time that I had originally set, testing it out. And then alarm 2, same thing, alarm 3. So you can have 3 separate alarms, and then Fahrenheit or Celsius. So you can have 3 separate alarms individually set, and they will go off, and you can also individually turn them on or off. As you see there, I got it through that switch display. I'll go ahead and hit the set button and go back to it. Or you can use this button here, which I don't 100% understand, but it has something to do with turning the alarms on or off. I think they call it weekend alarm, so that's what I'm thinking. If it's on, it turns the preset alarms off, and if you turn it off, whatever ones you have individually turned on will go, if you understand what I mean. Otherwise, I like the clock. I do. Bright display, yes, and all that, but all that it actually works out for me as a replacement for the otherwise very tiny little time display at the corner of my monitor. Plus, I like knowing what temperature. So if it gets up to 93, I'm closing the doors and cranking up the AC. Alright, you guys have a great one.